Yeah, it is. He did. There was in one of the early chapters, I think, right before you were here for it, or when you, I don't know, but Don actually had a name for that or something. Something like a psychology sandwich or something like that, he called it. But it's where you give people good stuff and you build them up, and then you give them the stuff they got to swallow, and then you go ahead and finish on some more good stuff.
That's a good. I've never heard that one.
Yeah. But it's just a good way to deal with people, though. It is. So Paul, he does that, and he reminds them in doing that, that it's God who put him in this place, and that's why they should accept what he has to say, even if it's hard to live with, and even if it's hard to follow through on, and even if it's asking them to change a way of life that they've had for their whole lives. And especially that goes equally to both sides of the church, with the Jews on leaving behind the way that they used Scripture and lived in it in many ways, and with the Gentiles in, leaving behind basically the entirety of how they lived their lives, because their lives were completely against, the morality of God. And so the unity in the church, for the body to work and function as it should, is of the utmost importance to Paul. It's the make or break deal for the Roman church, and it is in every church today too. I mean, if we don't learn to work in our diversity, rather than try to put everyone in line with our own way, then the Spirit's stifled. The things that could be accomplished are cut in half at best. And I mean, like perfect instance, I'm going to pick on Roger since he's not here to pick back. But I don't agree with Roger on everything theologically. I really don't. For a few reasons, I don't. But I recognize the power that he operates in. I absolutely do. And I also recognize that he works in a level of wisdom that I'm going to have a lot of years coming to catch up with in many areas. And, so regardless of, what I know, my knowledge doesn't really add up to getting as much done as a heart like Roger's or a wisdom like Roger's for life. Tammy was just telling me on the way over here, you should watch Roger on the way that, because how I deal with people when they, throw things off topic. I'm not so good at that yet. Roger, he grabs that and runs with it, though. And that's something that I can learn from Roger on. And that's something that I've been, those kinds of things I've been watching Ed and Roger and Don for a couple of years. And you can only pick up so much so fast, but they've got a lifetime into this thing. So where is knowledge without heart? Where is it, really, And that's kind of part of what he's teaching the Roman church here, too. Because the Jews knew they had the knowledge, they did, but they didn't have the heart in some ways because they were stuck in an old way.
The part that jumps out to me personally, too, is right where it gets down to, this is why I have often been